You might move into postures that feel right for you. And I'm not going to be over here looking at you and saying that's wrong, that's out of alignment, do it this way, do it that way. I actually want you to explore being in your body in your own way. So feel free to kind of get your freak on, to say it in the only way I know how sometimes. Just kind of like let it fly and have some fun with it, okay? There, you can have music going if you'd like. It might be tough to hear me, but that's okay, right? You can just see me. And again, this is about your experience on the mat to find joy, to find a sense of freedom in your body. So sit tall, please, and relax your shoulders down your back. Let's all take a few deep breaths together to invite oxygen and breath into our spine, into our brain, ultimately into our body. And we'll begin with 3 rounds of the sound Om all together. Please bring your hands in Namaskar at your heart. Okay, please take your hands to the top of your knees, downward facing. We're going to move into our spine any way that feels right for you. So I like to start moving forward and back, right? In circular motions, you might want to find cat and cow. Whatever way you'd like to enter into this seated cross-legged movement position, go ahead and do that. Most importantly, breathe. You can involve your head and your neck into this as well. Play with patterns, right? So maybe moving one way for several moments and then the other. And then when you have included the pattern, switch it up. Change the scene. Work your arms into this so they can come out to the sides like you're taking off, right? Ultimate freedom. Titanic vibes here. Or you can reach your arms up all the way up to the sky, beginning to move left and right. So I'm going to be really loose with the idea of where we want our hands and our feet to be. That means that you can keep them in traditional namaskar, right? But if you feel like you want to let your hands release and work with different types of mudras or just whatever feels good for you, then do that. Take opposite elbows. Sit tall. Inhale to draw the ears and the shoulders towards one another. And then on your exhale, take your elbows up and over to your right side. And we'll begin to connect to our side bodies. Good. Inhale, lift your elbows back towards center line. Take a deep breath in. Keep your abdominals pulled in and up. And then on your exhale, take the elbows to the opposite direction, your left side. And rather than searching for the greatest depth of your stretch, just search for how does it feel to be in my side body right now. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Reach, arms up, stretch. Lift your gaze towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And on your exhale, we're going to round our spine and exhale through our mouth with our tongue out like this. I'll demo and then we can all do it together. Good. Inhale. And then your exhale, hands and knees, round your spine. Okay, all together. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up, take a deep breath in. Hands and knees, round spine, exhale, tongue out. Good, 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one for fun. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, everything out. Find a neutral spine with your breath aligned naturally to its own rhythm. Take a moment to lie onto your back. And if you have a block nearby, take your block, take your book or blanket, anything that you can to place in between your thighs for a bridge lift with quad and inner thigh engagement. Feet will be parallel, hips to the floor, hands to your side body, and just feel the earth underneath your tailbone. Whatever you are using to feel that connection between your inner thighs, hug into it. Good. So you're going to feel the low back on the ground. Everything is still rooted down to the ground. And just feel for hugging inner thighs to your block, to your blanket, to your midline. Press your feet down, spread your toes, and pull your low belly all the way to the base of your spine. Keep your breath moving as you hug in. And on your exhale, slow to peel your low belly up and off the floor. If it feels okay for you, you can walk your shoulders underneath your back. Keep feet pressing down. Hug your thighs in. And relax your face. Stay with me there for 5 more breaths. So initially you'll feel the glute muscles engage, right? They'll pull in to lift up, to press your feet down. And then once you are able to feel a little bit more comfortable, I'd like you to get a sense for dispersing the energy in your muscle tone to your hamstrings. So engage your hamstrings here. Feel for any heaviness in your outer hips to be drawn inwards, and then create length through the inner knees. Pull belly in, relax your face. Stay for 3. You've got it. Good. Hug in, lengthen forward, lift up for 2. 1 more for 1. And change. Lower your upper, your middle, your lower spine. Remove your block from your bridge pose. Good. Hug your knees into your low belly. And we'll find a happy baby. So you can roll, you can stay stationary. Leave your low back. Just glide along the floor here. And then we'll find a sense of stillness here. So in your happy baby, become still. Flex your feet. And using your arms to just gently draw knees to inner armpits, heels to ceiling. If you'd like and it feels okay, you can extend one leg or the other. Be mindful. It's a lot with the hamstrings, but just get a sense of play here, right? So do what feels natural for your body. Again, I'm going to invite that into the class a lot. I will be guiding, but this is a time for you to explore as well. Good. Release your feet and take your legs together for a restorative shoulder stand with legs up. And we'll take our arms up. Sleeping tiger. We're going to interlace our hands behind our head. And keep our legs just where they are over our hips. We'll be working with a bit of abdominals. Okay, so if you're not sure what's going on, you can watch first and then join me. But hopefully we'll all be able to figure it out with my vocal cues. Okay, so hands are interlaced behind your back or behind your neck. And really allow your head to sink into your hands, right? Elbows are super wide. They're not tucked in towards your ears. They're wide. Draw your low belly to your back. And we'll work with toes extended up towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, you're going to lift your tailbone about 1/2 inch off the floor. Nothing more than that. Good. Pull your navel in. And then lower your tailbone. So that's all we're doing right now, right? So you're looking up, your head is off the floor about 5 to 6 inches. Your elbows are wide, your belly's pulled in. And on your exhale, you're reaching through your feet, lifting tailbone about 1/2 inch off the floor to hold and lower. For 10, lift, pull belly in, reach through thighs, lower. For 9, lift, belly in, lower. For 8, lift, belly in, chest up, lower. 7, gut pull to spine, reach through your toes, lift your tailbone, keep your head up, lower. 6, lower. Good. 5, make sure you're breathing. Lower, wide elbows, chin up, lift, 4, navel to spine, lower, good. For 3, lift through your inner thighs, tailbone off the floor, gut pulled in, lower, 2 more, you've got this, reach your toes up, smile, elbows wide, gut pulled in, hold it, stay, lower, last one, reach through your toes, reach through your thighs, pull your gut in, tailbone just off the floor, wide elbows, lift your head a little higher, and lower. Draw your knees in towards your midline, rock up and down your spine, so much so that you find a downward facing dog. Move as you would like here. You can shift your hip, you can lift a leg, you can go through a vinyasa. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath in your downward facing dog. Press the floor away, relax your head. Good. On your inhale, pull your navel in and roll through your middle to upper spine, plank pose with a rounded upper back. Good. Press back, downward facing dog. 3 more times just like that. Inhale, roll from low belly to upper spine. Press your palms and middle finger down. Pull your navel in and back, downward facing. 2 more. Pull belly in, roll forward. Reach through your toes, press through your palms, downward facing dog. Last one, inhale, roll from navel, pull in through thighs, press your index, middle finger down, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands and please find a forward fold that suits you. Let the head go. Interlace your palms behind your back if that feels okay for you and reach your wrists overhead. If palms do not interlace, just feel for palms, fingertips extending long behind you, okay? Like you're a skier. Taking off. Inhale to find the chair pose with arms out in front of you. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and reach your fingertips away. I want to talk while we do this so it doesn't seem as painful. Sit down a little bit lower. So when we think of freedom and we think of play, sometimes our minds can go to the extreme and we think of, we're completely losing it, right? We're just having so much fun. It can be perceived as this all or nothing approach, which it doesn't need to be. I mean, nothing has to be all or nothing. Freedom can have a sense of management. It can have a sense of control within joy. So that's where we're drawing the core in. So that way we can kind of play a little bit later. Take your hands wide and take them away. Feel shoulders drop down your back. Pull your belly in, stay for 3 more breaths. You've got this. Inhale, lift your arms, lengthen your legs. Tadasana, Samasthiti. Hands to your side. Exhale, hands to Namaskar. So your Namaskar. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold. Right foot to step back. Plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Bhujangasana, the Cobra pose. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Right foot to step forward and through. Release your back knee down towards the floor. Step it forward, feet together. Inhale, reach your arms out, lift up. Exhale, Samsiti. Inhale, lift up, go back. Fold. Left foot to step behind, knee to the floor. Plank, inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, Cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot to step forward and through. Feet together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Right foot back. Plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, come through. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, right foot forward. Step forward, folds. Lift your arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left back. Plank. Knees, chest, and chin. Keep low belly in. Bhujangasana. Through. And press it back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha. Left foot right away. Step it through. Step it forward. Feet together. Fold. Inhale. Lift your arms up. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right foot back, knee down. Inhale this time. Stay where you are or lift your arms up. Plank. Lower. Inhale to come through. Exhale to press back. Right foot to step through. Inhale, maybe arms up. Feet together, step. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Tadasana. Left side, last side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward. Left back, maybe arms up. Plank. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Left, step through. Inhale, arms up. Feet forward, feet together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Hands at Namaskar to remain in mountain pose for 2 breaths. Collect your breath. Tree pose, lift the right foot up and off the floor. Okay, so you can feel for staying low onto the ankle or above the knee. Take your hands to your heart at Namaskar. Stand tall. Move as you like with your arms. They can stay put or they can reach up or out. Make this practice yours. Prepare for hands at Namaskar, wherever they are. And draw your knee towards your midline. Foot is off the floor and flexed. Take a deep breath in, keep your navel to spine, and gently step it back to a high lunge. Arms up. Arms away and wide. Coming down to your side and out behind you. Right, again, that feeling of freedom through the width of your collarbone. Gaze up. Hips forward, chest up. Breathe. Reach your arms towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Find the back bend. Exhale, palms to the floor. Keep the legs as they are. You can tent your fingers, so take your palms down. And we'll find a high lunge twist. Left arm up towards the ceiling. Press through right palm. Take the left palm towards the front of the room, from the front of your mat. Reach through, feel left side body. In any way that feels somewhat comfortable, step right back into your Vashisthasana or side plank. So left foot to right foot. Right, you may need to come through gate pose to find your Vashisthasana. Heels reach away. Arm lengthens forward. Hips up, chest up. Stay for 3. Breathe deep for 2. You've got it for 1. And change plank pose. Hold. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing. 3 breaths, Adho Mukha. Bend your knees on your inhale, step or hop, come forward. Lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, fold forward. Lift your arms up, reach up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Mountain pose, 2 breaths. Prepare for tree pose on the left side. Left foot above or below the knee. Gaze forward. Arms to move wherever you'd like. Stand tall. Breathe. Good. Keep your navel pulled into your spine. Your breath is even and relaxed. Keep that right leg strong and engaged to prepare as you draw your left knee towards your midline. If left foot is flexed, lift it in the air. Good. Stay here. Hands at Namaskar. Prepare for high lunge. Kick the foot back. And you're right there. Good. You're on the ball of your left foot, belly pulled in. And on your exhale, extend your arms right out to your sides. Again, feeling extension through your thumb, your index finger to lift your middle and upper spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. Inhale to lift your arms up towards the sky. Maybe find your back bend. Navel to spine, palms down to frame that front foot. Stay on fingertips or palms to the floor. Prepare left palm down, right palm up. Twist. Feel your inner thighs drawing towards your midline, just like we did in the beginning of class with the block. You've got it. Stay with it. 2 more. Extend the right palm towards the front of the room, the front of the mat, extending from left toe to right fingertip. Good. And prepare for Vrashasana. Right foot to find left foot. Side plank or your gate pose, left knee to the floor. Feel for reaching through your fingertips. Relax your head. Hips up, chest up. Plank. Palms to the floor. And exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling and straighten. Reach for your toes. Bend the knee. Bend the left knee so the foot can just hang over. Breathe. Prepare to step the foot through for a low lunge. Kapyasana. Left foot forward, right knee to the floor. Any variation. Right, so we've been working with arms wide. You can express into that variation. You can even work towards side body stretches in your Kapyasana as well. So go with what feels okay. If you want to stick to traditional, stick traditional. Three more rounds of breath. One more breath. Inhale to look forward. Walk your back knee in, preparing to square your hips off so the front foot will walk backwards as well. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up. And exhale, twist to your left. Right elbow to left outer thigh, hands to prayer. Stay here or go deeper for those of you that work with half binds or full binds. Steady breath, steady mind. Good, look down towards the floor. Place your palms down, unbind, break your bind. Pyramid pose, lift your hips up. You're gonna straighten your front leg. For some of you, straightening the front leg may not happen. That's fine. Walk your back heel in wherever you are. Keep the knee bent if need be, belly to thigh. Inhale, look forward. Everyone get long. And on your exhale, fold. You can stay with hands separating the front foot or fingertips, or you can work with the variation that we've been working with throughout class. Wide hands, wide collarbones. Relax your face. Good, belly in, look down, palms to frame the front foot, standing, split, lift the right leg off the floor. Reach for your right toes, left leg straight and strong. And change, feet together. Opposite elbows, feet should be hip distance wide, fold. Keep your knees slightly bent. Exhale. Good, release your palms, look forward, inhale. Step or hop back, chaturanga, or move through plank, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend the right leg this time all the way up to the ceiling. Straighten the leg, press the floor away. Bend the knee. Allow the foot to drape over your left side. Good, and then prepare to extend it once more. Inhale, step it through and forward. Good, release the back knee down to the floor. Preparing for Kapayasana in your variation. Take 3 more breaths wherever you are to explore the pose. Good, last breath. And change, inhale. Prepare to step the front foot back into space. To square your hips off. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up. And exhale, twist to your right. Finding hands at prayer namaskar or working towards your vines. Relax your face. Good, stay with it. Look down and palms down, change. Prepare for pyramid pose, lengthen both your legs. Okay, you might need to walk your back heel in and out to the side. Prepare your palms or fingertips, blocks, whatever you need. And again, keep the bent knee front, bent if need be. Keep belly to thigh. Inhale, look forward. Press through your feet, fold, fold. Hands can stay where they are, or you can work on the variation if it feels okay for you with palms wide behind you. Good, look forward, standing split, lift the left leg right off the floor, like you're taking off to the sky. Weight in big toe mound of right foot. And change, feet together. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, standing pose. Inhale, arms lift, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga step or hop. Find your flow. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, lower onto your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, look up. Good. Slow to lower down. You can take your hands underneath your left cheek to look to the right and allow your heels to splay out. Relax, toes to touch. Relax. Inhale, gaze forward. Okay, let's work it. I know you guys love these. Back abdominals. So interlace your hands behind your head. Press the tops of your feet down to the floor. You're going to want to lift up. Keep your toes down, okay? Inhale, look forward. Wide elbows, lift your chest. Stay. Breathe. Look to your right. Wide elbows. Stay. Breathe. Good. Look to the center. Engage your thighs. If the knees lift off the floor, that's okay. Look to your left. Breathe. Good. Inhale through center. Look to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to left. Press seat down, keep thighs in through center. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. You've got this. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Last one. Inhale, center. Lift up. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Maybe arms release to your side. Exhale from your back and from your abdominals, release. Look to your left. Relax. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, head through center line, come to your forearms, bend your right knee. Take your hand to your foot and feel for pressing your foot towards your glute. Right? So if you can't reach your foot, then all you're going to be feeling for is extending through the right shoulder, the collarbone, arms wide, right? And pulling the foot back towards you. It's a little bit more work for you if you're not able to reach the foot. If you have a strap or a blanket rather, you can always wrap that around. We'll take our gaze forward. Breathe. Good. Switch your legs. Switch your arms. Gaze forward, slow the breath down. Good, release the foot. And we'll press back into puppy pose. Hips up, arms long. Inhale. Exhale, forehead, mouth, chin, or chest will find the ground. Hips are over your knees. If you find an impingement in your shoulders from this, some of you may want to take your blanket or bolster and take a more restorative variation, allowing the head to fall down onto that. Reach through your arms, breathe deep into your low belly and low back, 2 more rounds of breath. Good, and change. Inhale, walk your hands back through your center line. Sit back onto your heels. We'll take 1 moment to breathe. Good. Camel pose. So you're gonna lift your hips up. Toes can curl underneath your heels or flat feet. Good. Most of you know where you're going. If you're new to this, you can watch. If you're not new, go for it. Right, fingertips down. Resist from pushing your hips forward, right? Just feel for hands to support low back. So often when we put our hands there, we initially do this dumping feature. Feel for hands pressing to back and back pressing back into your hands. Create resistance in order for your gaze to start lifting up, reaching up, wide elbows, wide collarbones, and then maybe from your low belly abdominals, sending your inner thighs forward. Taking one hand, possibly the other hand, to reach. Relax your head, let it go. Inhale, lift your upper chest, middle back, low back, and sit onto your heels. Exhale. Second round of camel pose. Inhale, lift your hips up. So the extension is different for everybody. If you're feeling that you're feeling it in your low back, great, you should be feeling things in your body. So you should be feeling in your low back. But if you're noticing that it's becoming a painful feeling, that's the distinguisher besides from toning it to being uncomfortable. So then keep your inner thighs hugging and your chest lifted, and maybe you're just here. I even like to use fists to press and lift and staying more neutral through that low back, lifting through your upper middle back. Go where it feels right for you. 5 breaths to be there. And change. Lift up through your chest. Sit back through your hips. Exhale. Come back onto your mat for a forearm stand. You're going to take your dolphin pose or your full forearm stand. So most of you, again, know where you're going with this. Go ahead and move into that posture. For those of you that are new, you can stay with me. The position of the hands is finding the alignment first. So I take my hands to my upper arms, right? That is my distance, elbows to the floor, and then eventually palms to the floor. Hips will lift up towards the ceiling, and your gaze is slightly forward. Stay here with that knees And eventually work on long legs, belly in, shoulders forward. For those of you that are working on lifting up and out by means of finding feet off the floor, use your toes, grip your fingertips, point through your toes. Press through your elbows. Maybe find stab legs. Change. Lower knees, child's pose, arms in front or behind you. Exhale, relax. 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 Good, downward facing dog. Last sequence, we're going to move a little bit more freer, a bit more quicker, right? So do what you can, stay with it if it's available. Downward facing dog. Exhale everything out. Extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Good, step it forward, warrior two. Inhale, lift your arms up. Good. Stay in traditional warrior two or begin to peel the heel off the floor, coming to the ball of the foot. This can be a lot, but it also can be wonderful. Reverse your warrior. Reach your palm back and away. Keep the heel lifted. Good. Extended side angle. Forearm to thigh. Drop the heel. Reach right fingertips towards the front of your mat. We're going to do that 2 more times, okay? Inhale, warrior two, reverse your warrior, lift your heel, reach your palm away. Extended side angle. Good, last one. Inhale, lift your heel, reach your left palm up and away. Reach. Extended side angle, drop the left heel, reach your fingertips forward. Inhale, lift your torso, straighten your front leg, Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Palm to the outside or to the inside of your left foot. And use your fingers to lift your spine. Inhale, lift your torso up, press through your feet. Prasarita, carve the left toes towards the side of your mat. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, fold forward. Hands to the outsides of your feet. Elbows wide. Belly in. If you work with any other variations, right, your forearm stand, your headstand, or maybe your wide-legged stretch here, you can move into those postures. Just have some fun with it. Right, and freedom always doesn't always mean pushing it to the limits. Just stay where it feels okay, but also joyful. Good, wherever you are, make your way back to Prasarita, wide-legged. Inhale, lengthen your chest forward, take your arms wide, reach up, and step it forward. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, chaturanga, step or hop, come through. Upward facing, wide collarbones, downward facing dog. Right leg towards the ceiling. Step it through, warrior two. Same sequence on the other side. Inhale, wide arms. Maybe lift the heel of the right foot. Reverse your warrior. Extended side angle. Right forearm to thigh. Left fingertips forward. Good. 3 more times. Look back, reverse your warrior. Keep the heel lifted. Extended side angle, maybe drop the heel, left palm forward. 2 more, inhale, move from your core, move from your thighs, lift right heel, reach right fingertips. Extended side angle. Allow it to be fluid. Move at your own pace. Last one. Wherever you are, inhale to find traditional warrior two. Good, straighten your front leg. Prepare your legs for Trikonasana. Walk your back heel in. Maybe adjust the front foot. Exhale. Inhale, lift your torso. Prasarita, carve the right toes in. Exhale, fold forward. Changing up the variation this time, arms out in front of you. Maybe pet your fur friends if they're there. Fold forward. Explore the pose. Good. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Step forward, feet together. Utkatasana, chair pose with arms out. Preparing for Navasana, sit down, legs up. Stay with it. You've got it. Smile if it feels okay. Should feel okay. We can all smile here. Baddha Konasana. Hands to your knees. Take your knees wide, feet together. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale. Stay here, go forward. Release into the pose. Inhale to walk your hands backwards. We'll find a pigeon pose. You're going to just take that right foot, send it back behind you if you can. If this is too uncomfortable, you can find downward into this posture. And then left knee will come forward. Right? So if you're here and this feels good for you, you know where you are. You can stay there, you can go forward. For those of you working with modified pigeon poses, lie onto your back and take your left heel over your right knee and the left palm through that hole you just made. Interlace palms behind your right thigh. Five breaths to be here. Inhale to lift your heart. And prepare to switch your legs any way that you like, guys. You can wrap the right foot around or you can move through downward facing. For you, those of you working on the other variation, take that on your back. Switch your legs, right leg over left. Inhale, lead with your heart. And exhale, feel into your pose. Prepare to break the posture. Lead out through your heart. We'll move all together to downward facing dog. On your exhale, you're going to drop your knees. I'm going to come a little bit closer to the screen here. This is going to be the yogi space for ultimate freedom and exploration. So if that scares the living hell out of you, that is okay, right? I remember the first time being in my first yoga class where the teacher said, do whatever you want. And I was like, oh my God, that's so overwhelming. So if that overwhelms you, you can feel free to take a pose that we have taken already in class, right? You can start with what we did in the beginning of class, a bridge pose on your back with your hips lifted. For others of you, this is a good place to have some fun and explore. Maybe you want to go into back bends more. Which back bend do you want to go into? Maybe Nacharanjasana, a dancer pose, one that we've done already, a wheel. I'll be doing some back bends up here. So if you'd like some inspiration, you can look to me. For those of you that want to go into hips, right? Maybe a lizard pose. Maybe a Titibhasana or a squatting pose, hips down. Another pigeon pose. And if you'd like to work on inversions, right? You have your forearm stand, which you did already. You add on to that. And you also have your crow. Yeah, we're going for it. And our headstand. So we have a few minutes to invite some play into here. If you want to just sit and be sitting, sit, guys. It's fine too. But it's way more fun sometimes to move a little bit. I promise we'll get to the concluding end with sitting and meditation in just some time. One more minute to finish up wherever you are. Take just a few more breaths. You did one side, you need to do the other. Be sure to do that, guys. And we will eventually find our way onto our backs for a shoulder stand. Take your time to get there. There is no rush. You can take the shoulder stand we worked with in the beginning of class, which is hips on the ground and legs up, right? You can put a pillow or a blanket or block underneath those hips if you'd like. Yeah. And the idea here is to feel that blood draining from your feet and move your awareness into your third eye here. Relax. Relax. Yeah, so legs can be up towards the ceiling, with hips soften down or lift it up. Take about 1 minute to breathe. For those of you that are in your full shoulder stand with your hips lifted off the floor and your hands on your low back, and you can begin to work on your halasana, with your cloud pose, legs up and over your head. For those of you in the restorative variation, hips on the floor, just stay where you are. The fish posture. Everyone will release their upper, their middle, their lower back to the floor. Extend your legs out in front of you and place your palms just behind, right, your low back or towards your tailbone, or your elbows to prop up to the side and your chest to lift towards the ceiling. Right, eventually, crown of the head to the floor. But if that's not there for you, then just feel for the weight in your arms supporting your chest. Let your head go. Notice the sensations in your throat and your neck. Relax. Prepare to break out of the posture, slowly releasing your back to the mat. Draw your feet in, your knees in. Rock yourself up to a seat. Include in the spinal twist. Sitting up, right foot over your left leg. Keep the leg extended or feel for bending the knee. Right? Any variation is good. Sit forward, sit tall, right palm behind your back. I like to work with fingertips. So you can also take your fist and palm down. And let's just stay for 1 moment before we twist tall and facing forward. with our right palm supporting our bum. Breathe here. Good. Inhale, lift your left palm up. And exhale, twist to your right. Left elbow right. Knee or head. For those of you that work with body, take your body. And change. Come through center, switch your leg. Left leg over right leg, sit forward. And for one moment all together, we will sit forward with our spine really tall. Our left hand supporting our spinal column and our hips. Good. Inhale, reach through your right fingertips. Get long, get expansive into that side body. Exhale, twist to your left. Work with the bind if you did it on the others. And change. Inhale, come through center, extend your legs down. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Hashimoto. Keep your gaze forward for the first few breaths to lengthen. And then when it feels right for you, you can just allow the head to release. The finger grip to release. Relax into the flow. Inhale the torso and find a Shavasana, the corpse pose onto your back. Take your blankets, take your socks and sweaters. Right, this might be a great time to open windows or close them. Lighting incense, just shifting the energy to prepare for relaxation in a different way than asana. Allow your feet to be wide on your mat. And for the beginning of this Shavasana, I'll guide you through just a short guided imagery, and then you can take it where it needs to go from there. Feel your body resting onto the mat. Notice these sensations around your spine, hips, your feet, even your ears and the back of your skull, and how they can gently soften, knowing that the ground and the mat is completely supporting you. Exhale. Exhale. This guided imagery will be based on that theme of feeling a sense of freedom and joy. Imagine in your mind's eye a landscape that feels comfortable yet spacious, expansive. So much so that an animal could run free with no worries in their mind. There are no predators here in this space, but only feelings of gratitude and joy. Choose your animal for this guided meditation. You can work with a horse. Maybe something that allows you the ability to run or to really take up space. Breathe. Exhale. And as this animal freely roams the environment you created for it, allow this animal to take in the simple pleasures of nature. The warmth of the sun, the clouds, the blue sky. Allow your mind to alter how this space should feel and look. Add things in that make your animal feel full of joy and ease. Take things out that don't feel right. And allow your animal to move in the space in a way that feels totally organic. Maybe it jumps. Maybe it's calm and walking. Explore movement. If there's grass, allowing the animal to feel the grass, move past its legs, maybe even the moss on the feet. And if your animal is yearning for water or rest, take it there. Maybe food or a friend. Your animal will go where it needs to go because this environment you created for it will provide him or her with abundance. Breathe. And take a few more rounds of breath in this spacious environment to explore before we bring ourselves back into our bodies. What does this animal need to hear or feel to be present. Exhale. Begin to part ways with your animal of your choice and your environment, knowing that you can go back to this space at any time that you'd like. It's yours, you created it. Great. Sink into your body. Relax. your way on your fingertips. Find your way onto either your right or your left side in fetal position. Prepare to sit your way up for a final and bring your hands at Namaskar. My puppy really wants to play with me right now. I'm sorry, I'm not giving her enough attention. Take your hands to your heart. We'll Om, one Om all together, and 3 Shantis. Inhale to your heart center. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you guys for showing up. You worked your butts off. You should be really proud of yourselves. You made it in your body today. Have a beautiful Saturday, and the sun is shining, so enjoy. Love and miss you guys.
Hi, Daddy.
I know she's going crazy. She has the squeaky toy. We're ready to play.
Thank you, Nikki.
Thanks, guys. Angela, hi. Erin. Good to see you all.
Happy birthday, Erin.
Oh, happy birthday. Oh,
Thanks.
shout
It was a
out.
couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you too. Yes, Angela Dottie had the cameo for sure. Thanks, Marielle. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Maggie.
Bye.
Thank you. Hi, Merlin.
Thanks, Liz.
Thank you, Nikki. Hi,
Thanks,
Merlin.
Marilyn. Feel good.
Good.
Bye, Virginia.
Hi. Are you off today?
Am I unmuted? Oh,
Yeah.
was I unmuted the whole time?
I don't know.
I didn't hear you if you weren't.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to the hospital now, so I was supposed to be off, but they called me in, so gotta come in.
All right. Have a good shift.
Okay.
Yeah, be well. Thank
Bye.
you for all you're doing.
And you too, Virginia.
Thanks. Have a good day.
All right. Adios. Bye.